Hey everyone. Well, as you can see behind me, there's two RVs. One, the door is out. Our door is a little too heavy. It's about 350 pounds, and just sitting there, it's starting to kind of warp out the bottom half of the metal. So my awesome door has got to go. So my friend has a junkyard, and he's got these two sitting there. And then he's got a couple back there, right there, and then one right there. I was trying to go for this door right here, but the screen was a little messed up on it and the window was messed up, so I ended up taking that door off. That's a little better shaped door. Screen's totally intact, the window's all there, it's clear, and that's what I'm going for. So I've been here for about 2 hours getting that out. Mosquitoes, and oh god, I stepped in a fire ant hill. It was crazy, but that's how it is when you're out here in kind of this kind of land, you know, right out there. Also from this one, he's giving me a Emerald Plus Onan 6500 genset gasoline with a spare 30-gallon tank, and then I'm trying to he's got to pull this one out because he sold the motor in it, and then we're going to see if we can get some awnings off it and clean them up and see if we can use those. But anyway, so that was what I've been spending for the last 2 hours doing. But I got it out with very minimal hand tools, and it's awesome. So I'm going to load that up in the truck, and then next one will be me installing that on our rig. Alright, thanks for watching, and stay tuned for the next part. Hey y'all. So it's been about a month and a half since that video of me pulling out that door from the RV in the junkyard. It's been raining like every day. I got a little bit of time in the other day to fix the rust down over that wheel well. So I got that fixed, and now since it's not raining today, I'm gonna try to get this door finished up. Over that month's period of time, I've taken the door apart, painted it all, and now we're setting it in there. I got hopefully all the materials that I need. We'll go through that as I do it. I did order some stainless steel pop rivets. I got them on Amazon. They're from Bolt Dropper. Stainless steel, I think it was like 15 bucks for 100 of them. So I ended up getting 200 of them. So that's the company. That's where I got them from. And I also got another set of Clecos. Which are right here. So now I have 50 of these babies, so I can Cleco it all up, and you know, it's the standard tool right there, and I think those were like 30 bucks, not quite $30 shipped. These things, I keep saying that they are worth their weight in gold. I mean, I've already got 3 of them in here just holding the door into place, and but it's holding it, no problem. This morning, me and my wife pulled the big 330-pound door off, and that's why we are switching out to this one, because down below here, the metal is starting to tweak as you open and close it. I was going to reinforce that area down there so to keep it flat with some 3/16 inch flat bar, but this door kind of landed in our lap, so it's like, all right, let's swap it out. I will be adding another window down here so I can see the road as I'm driving. But we moved the bus up into, well, near the garage, so it's a shorter run for the welder. I hate pulling the welder out in the yard, so this is right here. And it's always nice to start up the bus and move it around. It's, you know, I pulled it out into the road, turned it around, brought it back in, and I don't know, I like that. It gives you a sense of, not really accomplishment, but a sense of, okay, the project's going, and now it's to get back on it. So now that's where we're at. So I shifted the door forward so it would give us more room in the back side here of the door for like a jump seat. And that jump seat will be like the passenger side seat. So as I'm driving, my wife or whoever will be right there. Probably my wife. My kids will probably be in the back playing games or something. That's kind of what they do. Or the dog. The dog likes to sit up front. Let the dog sit up front. But that's kind of where what I'm thinking about that. Like a little shoe rack underneath that little jump seat that'll actually fold down. I've seen them in delivery trucks. I think UPS trucks has them. But it's just a little rumble seat with a seatbelt. And that's going to go there because honestly, I'd rather have more space on this side of the door than that side, because that side is basically just the heater box is on that side. So I'm going to break out the welder. I did have to go and get some 3/16 inch drill bits. I blew through 2 of them. Well, they were older bits. One cracked, snapped in half, because I am drilling through some pretty thick angle that my door frame is made out of already. So it was a good thing that I made the door frame for the big door, because this door slides right in, no problem. The only thing is just I have to add about 10 inches of sheet metal on this one side. I did get butyl rubber tape. It's in the refrigerator now because it's sticky stuff. And according to the manufacturer that I got it from, they said to put it in the refrigerator before you put it on, or just leave it in there so it doesn't kind of all melt and goo up together. So that's what I did. So it's sitting in the fridge, cooling down, so to speak. So once I get this all up, and then I'm going to prime this, the new sheet metal, and then I'm going to put the door in, put stainless steel pop rivets in, and that's it. Sounds pretty easy, so let's get to it, and we'll be right back. So you kind of get the idea. I'm going to be drilling all along here, putting in the clecos to hold it into place, and then I'm going to set the door up there, trace the outline, and then zip it off. And then that's what I'm going to do. So once I get all these drilled out and put in place, and I'm about to cut it, then we'll come back. Okay, so after 5 drill bits, I got it all in. So I've got 2 rows right here. These are all clecos in. This is into my support right here, and then this is into the bus side right there. So I traced the line. I put the door up and then took a Sharpie and I traced it around right there, all the way up and around and down. And now I'm going to pull this panel off and then cut that, put it back up in there, and then start fiddling with the door, because I know it's not going to be an exact cut, but at least it'll be so I can fit it in there, scribe it, grind a little, fit it, grind it a little, and then go from there. But yeah, I like it. It's solid. It's not going anywhere. And like I said, these are all going to be stainless steel pop rivets, 3/16, and the ones I got are 3/4 inch long, so they've got enough travel to go through it all. And there it is. So we'll be back in a second with the movie magic of editing, and we will fix this up, and then I'll show you how it sets in there, and then go from there. So we got the door set in, clecoed all up. There. And then let me show you up close. So here we go. So we've got it all clecoed down there, and then on that side up. I put that piece in to cover that little hole right there. And when you open it up, it's all awesome in there. And then there's the support. And it's actually worked out quite well, because the frame that I put in for the big door is the exact width as this one. So I guess back then the universe was conspiring for me to put an RV door in. So there it is. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to prime that right there, get that all attached in there, and then we'll put the door in and it'll be in. It was pretty easy. Sorry this wasn't so video intensive, but it's just putting in the door. It's kind of like what I did with the first door, except rounded corners and about 300 pounds lighter. So I'm gonna just take the door back off, seal this up, prime it, and then probably maybe tomorrow I'll put the other door, I'll put the door back in and then seal that up and then close it up. And then go from there. I'm going to try to take my deadbolt from the old door and put it in this door. It looks like it'd be the same. I have to measure it or whatever, but that way I'll have a deadbolt already done and done. All right.
Well, if you do this for a living, maybe I can help with this part.
There's plenty of pop rivets on this thing. Oh, almost.
Very cool. This is fun.
Hey everyone. Well, there's the door. Wifey did her workout this morning. I just showed you a video of her pop ripping it in. She really digs that. So I got the glass in. I just ended up using the same stuff I used for the windows, that 3M window weld stuff. So I put that in with that. I got the deadbolt in from the other door that I had, and this is the butyl rubber tape that I used. It's pretty sticky stuff right there. That's all the way around there. But yeah, when you use this stuff, definitely put it in the refrigerator, because it really makes it a lot easier to actually form around, and it's not sticky and gets crazy. And then when you stick it up there, I used 3 Clecos to hold it in place, and then I just pushed the pop rivets through, and then my wife Sophie, she went through and did the whole pop riveting thing. So that's about it for this one. Yeah. It's a lot lighter than the other door. So we'll mark that hopefully this time done, and no more revisions to the door. The lock, or not the lock, but the door handle down there, it's got 20 years of inside it, so I'm going to take it all apart and clean it up, and then put some lithium grease in there to get it all sliding right. But the lock works perfectly, so that's how we're going to lock it up, and that's it. So thanks for watching. I went the best through as I could with this, get it done, and show you guys how I did this. So if y'all are going to tackle the RV door style, this is a good way of doing it. And that's it. Have an awesome rest of the day / week. Good luck on your guys' build. If there's any questions or just comments or whatever, just leave them below, and I will get back as soon as possible. Like I said, if there's any questions, I am more than welcome to convey what I know to help you all out. So like, subscribe, share, helps us out a lot, and then we'll go from there. Thanks again.